Hey guys, today we're going to run through the lighting setup and activation on the Generation 2 Medium Storm vehicle. So as you can see behind me, we have a Generation 2 Medium Storm. Has a couple of different light options. We have scene lighting, which is on the truck itself. We also have our lighting tower, and we also have some portable lighting we can go to. What we're going to do first, we're going to do some scene lighting. So we're going to jump into the truck. So I'll open it so the camera can see. So what we're going to do, we're going to come into the middle of the truck so you can see what I'm doing. Now right here you can see a pad right here that's lit up. You can also see primary, secondary, all of that. The primary and secondary activate the emergency lighting, being the red and blues, and then sirens as well. But the up, down and left and right arrows can turn on the auxiliary lighting that is attached to the truck. So the forward button will turn on forward lights. If you push the left and the right button, that will turn on a couple of lights on the outside of the truck. As you can see just here, so there's a couple of floodlights mounted on the outside of the truck, just to provide some all-round lighting in the when you're working around the truck. Also, to have the cab lighting in the back of the truck on, so the in-cab lighting in here, you have to have the headlights for the vehicle on, or the parkers on. So if you want to turn the lights inside the cabinet on, headlights on, they will come on automatically. Now we're going to run through turning on the light tower. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to stay in the truck for a second. Normally the driver of the vehicle will operate this, but anyone can do it. There's a little switch down the bottom here. It's labeled PTO, that stands for power take off. The generator on this truck takes its power off the truck engine itself. So all we do is we're going to push that switch, we're going to hear a couple of beeps, and in a couple of seconds we'll hear the engine rev up. So the engine just revved up, we heard the couple of beeps. That's telling us our generator is kicked in. So we're going to jump out the back. And we're going to go through a couple of things. It's going to be a bit noisy from now on. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the back and we're going to check that our air tank is closed. This will be a bit noisy because this is where the air compressor is. It's not on yet. So down here there's an air compressor outlet and an air compressor tank valve. Now because the light tower works off pneumatic, that's air pressure, that tank valve needs to be closed. So that would be open, that would be closed. So we need to make sure that tank is closed. I like to close this door because the air compressor is mounted right here and it is quite noisy. So I like to close this door just to keep sound down. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the first cabinet. So that would be the near side, number 1 cabinet. Up here you'll see a diagnostic screen. Don't need to know much about it, it will just tell you whether the generator is working. There's a switch right here labelled air compressor, we want to turn that on. Now we've just heard the air compressor come on, so that's good. What we're going to do now is we're going to give the air compressor a couple of seconds to build up a bit of pressure. The light tower is controlled by 2 controllers. So one, which you can see right here, is a remote controller. There's a little antenna that allows you to actually walk around with this one. The other one is a wired controller. So if you can't find the remote, the wired controller will always be there. That should be long enough to turn on. So next thing we're going to do is you need to come in so you can see the controller. We can see there's a green button here and a green button here. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold this. You might need to come around the other side so you can get the light. Can you see that all right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to hold that green button there, and then we're going to, so you can see it's powered up. So that's the unlock button for the keypad. We're going to hold that, and then we're going to push the up button. And what's going to happen here is see how the light is pointing up. That's to help you to see if there's any trees or power lines above where you're working. You can also see the light tower is starting to rise. So long as I hold those 2 buttons, the tower will go all the way up. You have to wait a bit, it's got to push it up with air. So this tower does have 4 extensions. And there you go, the last one takes a little bit longer to get up there. Okay, now you can see that it's fully risen. All you do now is there's 4 arrows, so up, down, left and right. You just orientate the light tower to where you want it, and then you push the 1 and 2. So number 1 and 2 will turn the lights on. When you're finished at the end of the day, all you have to do is push the park button. The park button will tell the light tower that you're finished. It will turn the lights off. It'll automatically reorientate the light to wherever its park position is, it'll drop the tower and park it. That's it, you don't need to play around with it. So once we've got the tower up, we can adjust where we want to be pointing. So I'm going to point it over there. As you can see, the light tower is quite powerful, which is one of its greatest benefits. The downside is it's not very portable, but that's about it.